Hello, Storm fans. We're joined here today by several members of the Lake Erie College swimming team. Julian Milinkovskyi, Leonberg, Brown, Lauren Menicucci, and then head coach Nicole Rose. We're here to talk a little bit about their upcoming Florida trip. So let me start by kind of getting the details of the trip, Coach Rose. Where are you guys going? What dates? What are you doing down there?
The entire team is leaving for travel on December 31st, so this will be a trip that kind of spans 2 different years. But we're leaving on the 31st, arriving to the Tampa airport, and then we'll be in the Tampa vicinity. We're actually training at St. Leo University, and that's kind of an interesting connection. One of the young men that I swam with in college is now, I guess not a young man, he's an old man swim coach. He's the head coach at St. Leo University, and generously has allowed us to use their facility while they're going to be training somewhere else on their trip. So we'll be using their pool from the 31st until we'll be heading back up north to the snow belt on January 9th.
So putting this question out to the swimmers here, I'm sure this is something that you guys are looking forward to, getting to go to Florida for a week, warm weather, swimming down there. What's maybe each of you looking forward to down there?
The sun, something we don't have here in Kansas.
Tanning.
Not getting into a cold pool at 6 in the morning.
That one too.
Yeah, swimming pool is outside, so then probably I will have another color on my skin when I come back here.
So what's the benefit of kind of maybe mixing up the season like that, getting to train outside for a week during the year, something different as you guys move forward to the second half of the season?
Right now we're just getting ready for like our conference meet, so just to like amp up and go to like the snow, get out of the snow, go to the sun, and just start working harder and just keep like momentum going towards the end of the season. I think it'd be really beneficial.
I think mentally it's a little bit different too, because so much with swimming, it's the same thing. You're just constantly going up and down a pool. So to be able to kind of switch that up and do it maybe in a different location, or maybe the bottom of their pool is a slightly different blue and the sun's a little bit brighter, it kind of almost makes it a totally different thing.
So what have you guys been doing to prepare for this trip?
Been doing swimming and lifting.
A little bit of everything.
I think we're also going to work, once we get to Florida, we're planning to do some runs and stuff like that. So the swimmers, while they're on break, a lot of the swimmers, this group actually is still here in the area this week following finals. But a lot of our swimmers have gone home to be with their families for the next couple of weeks. And for those swimmers, we're trying to encourage them to continue the swimming, continue the lifting, but also start to add some additional cardio, because we will be going for runs when we're outside down in Florida. So that's something that's not normal to our training, but will start to be during second semester.
I'll put this question to Nick and Lauren, the 2 returners. Last year you guys didn't get to go on a winter trip like this, so how do you kind of see that as a difference between the 2 seasons?
It'll be a lot better. We're not going out to Prairie twice a day, swimming when it's not, when the sun's still down, and then swimming again when the sun's going down.
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot more fun and easier to stay focused.
So you guys have the 1 meet down there against St. Leo towards the end of the trip. What are you guys looking to sort of accomplish at that meet?
First of all, I just want to improve my sport results, so I don't really think about this meet. But I'm really excited, and we'll see.
Famous quote right there. I'm just looking forward to like trying to PR in all my races, and our 400 medley relay team, we're really good together, and just try to improve our ranking in the nation.
That's a really good comment too, because I know St. Leo and Wheeling Jesuit have really strong medley relay teams, and so we're actually going to see Wheeling Jesuit at that meet with St. Leo. Wheeling and Pfeiffer will both be there, and so they're a really good medley relay team. So I'm hoping that's a good opportunity for our medley relay to have some really good competition. The last couple of times that we've swam the 400 medley relay, we've not seen a lot of competition, so I think that'll be great for the guys to have a really good race. So we're looking forward to that in Florida. I bet Lauren and Nick can probably tell you how meets typically go during the winter training trip. How do you normally feel?
We're usually pretty beat up when winter training.
Pretty exhausted. But the good thing is, I think, as Lauren kind of said too, when you're in Florida and there's sun and it's a change of pace, mentally you might be in a slightly better place than where you are physically. You might be tired, but be excited about being in the sun and being away from the campus might just kind of be a nice thing to kind of offset that soreness and fatigue that your body is otherwise feeling.
Sometimes we've been better like that too. I know like earlier in the season when we were having some rough weeks, like really hard practices and a lot of time in the weight room and stuff, I personally PR'd and I set like better results for myself. So a lot of the other swimmers did too, so it'd be nice just to actually see if we can get back to that.
So I imagine you guys can't be swimming 24/7 while you're down in Florida. Do you guys have any fun things planned that you're looking to do away from swimming?
I think there's stuff planned, but we don't.
Yeah, we're tired about it.
Yeah,
It's a top secret right now.
it's a surprise.
But what are you looking forward to without Florida? Sun? Sand. We do hope to make a trip to the beach.
So then finally, where do you see this trip kind of setting up for the goals for the second half of the season for you guys individually as a team?
Just a lot of work. Hard work always pays off. So we're going to go down to the nice weather and in Florida, just work out really hard. And after that, we're going to come back up here, work out really hard, and work towards conference.
We have a good amount of time from the time that our Florida trip ends until the school second semester begins. So during that time, we're going to continue working out really hard. So Florida's kind of a nice amount of time for us to ease back into that. But yeah, there'll be a couple of challenging weeks of workouts once we return from that trip as well.
Well, thanks for joining us today, everyone. Hope you guys have a great trip, and that leads into a very successful second half of the season.